We are here at Coffee. What is this place? Cars and Coffee? Is that what it's called?
Auction Featurette.
Auction Featurette.
59.
He's been having me crack up. My jawbones or muscles are sore. Big 59. Is it 59?
Mm-hmm.
Auction Featurette 59. We are live here at the ProTinkerToys.com store. We're not down at the bunker because Brian's not here, so the producer's here, so we had to come back here to do the show. Let's see, white phone is old school.
Hit the thumbs up before we get started.
Yeah, before you get
We're just
started.
sit here in silence till we get the thumbs up.
Well, there's only 5 looking. There's only 500 people. We need 200. What did Rich have to say? Uh-oh, they're already yakking. Hey, guys. What's this right here? Now you got me looking up the color of Kolchak's phone. What phone? I didn't know what are you talking about, a phone?
People are crazy.
These
All
guys,
right,
I
I'll
can't.
be right back.
All right, hurry up. He's got to run over to the post office, so I'm going to run this show for a few seconds till the producer comes back and puts his music on. But let's clarify what this is. It's Friday afternoon in the bunker, and it's Cars and Coffees. This is my new Kolchak hat. I picked it up. Cars and Coffees Auction Featurette, where we look at 5 to 6 cars, slot cars that we break down. We re-examine it live. I take input from the fan base, and then we sell them, or we have an auction for them next Thursday. Always Thursday nights from 6 to 7. Then what I'll be doing is flying out of the Wayne City Slot Car Raceway Airport tomorrow morning to head back to Warsaw, Indiana, which I will then fly into the airport there. And I do have a picture. I did send Ryan a picture. Let me see if I can find that here. Oh, shoo. Nope, I blocked it out. Unbelievable. So I lost that. And I lost everything. So I used to have, I had a drone shot of the airport, and oh yeah, show without a producer. What's this world coming to? I hear you, Don. What's it? White phone is old school for the phone at the airport. Hopefully not this phone. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Phones? Are we animals? I give up. What happened to that picture? Unbelievable. Anyway, and then we have the race at night. Boy, I tell you, last night was a great night, though. We had a lot of fun. It not only was what was last night? Thursday night. We had the auction. Then we had the race. The races went really well. We had some good commentary and play-by-play. That was fun. And then we had, a lot of us jumped on Scott. Scott's show was late last night. He did a late last night wrapping and preparing to move show with all of his slot cars, and that was very informative. And some of you chimed in on that one. I even chimed in, believe it or not. Someone that really doesn't like slot cars. I don't buy slot cars. I don't own slot cars, but I can drive slot cars. I can drive slot cars. Yo, James Murray. The coffee's doing good. I'm loving the beans. I grind them. Good coffee. Thank you very much again. So the James gang's hooking up, it looks like. I'm going to wait a few more minutes to get everybody on track, and then we'll get started. Had a couple of setbacks. I'll explain those as we go along today. We got some great cars, though, coming up. And, man, yes, thank you, Don. Thank you. It's my new Kolchak. Oh, that's right. Robert will probably say, where's my press pass? But I don't know whatever happened to that. I think I lost it somewhere. Where did I thought I had it in this box. But they move all my stuff around, and what are you going to do? I can't find it. Had the press pass in here. Oh, but we got a big show today, big show. Just giving everybody a chance to, I got a lot of good cars. I did some good Kolchaking. It's not Kolchecking, it's Kolchaking. We call it Kolchak. Hey, Big Timbo and all, what's up? Hey, Clint, all ready to spinner today. But Scott's show was fun last night. We had a good time conversing and seeing some of his cars that he has, and that turned out real well. Don't forget also tomorrow night, Saturday, if you're chiming in or if you're going to come on later, Saturday is SVR. Go to the SVR channel, and that's the sponsor, Adam Action Drives for the SVR channel. And he did, Adam Action did pretty good. He goes back and forth. Adam Accident, Adam Action. But anyway, SVR channel tomorrow night. I think it's 8 o'clock Central Time. But he's got something happening on his channels tomorrow night. Hey, burn, bro. Where I burn. Didn't get a chance to run my burn machine last night. Burn mobile. What I have to do somehow is to tweak and get things ready in case they do allow me to drive. Because I just took the car down. I haven't had a chance to warm it up. It hasn't been driven in a week or two. And then they expect me to get involved. I got my ProTinkerToys.com t-shirt on for this featurette today. The producer's over at the post office trying to take care of something. We got some neat things happening, though, with the cars. I'll show you, just to give you a heads up. One of them's going to be different from what was promoed. We took some pictures and then posted them up there. This is the grouping, the 5 that I'm showing. You'll notice the first one's a little different. The chief of police. Oh, okay. That would make sense. I can believe that. Actually, I can believe that. Oh, I'll be flying out in the morning. There's the 4. This one I had to replace. Originally, it was a fire chief car, a fire chief, but I had to replace it because of an accident today down at the bunker. And if I have time, I might share what that accident was. But if I do, Robert Fish might have a stroke, and I don't want him to pass out and have medical complications, because I might have over cold jacked. That's what you guys are the one. Yeah, that's why you might see this a little different from what was being promoted, but I'll explain that in a minute. Once I get 20 viewers, we got to get 20 viewers up and running, and then we'll get the show started. But last night's, how many were on last night's show? Someone was driving the auction cars. Yes. I won't go into that right now, Ted, but there was some. We do have some fascinating. First of all, I got 3 AFX. I got to do 3 Auroras, and then I have 2 Tycos. Yeah, I know. I'm always fired and asked to leave time. I got 2 Tycos in this batch today, and I'm starting to shift a little bit. I'm getting into Tyco Pro because yeah, it was a good show last night, was it? Are you talking about Cliff? Are you talking about last night, the Scott's show? Yeah, fire chief. The fire chief car was really fast. I'll show it to you today, guys, but I'm disappointed in myself. I was really hurting. Yeah, last night Scott's was fun. Scott's was, and it was funny. Scott, I was trying to leave comments, and every time I leave a comment, then a couple more comments would come in, and when Scott would go to read them, he'd always miss mine. And then Adam was always telling them that you had missed this previous comment by Turbo Timbo. I was cracking up on that one. I don't even know if he knew I was actually on, or if guys were just responding. That was kind of funny. And then that weird sound, that clicking sound that was going on late last night, I was laughing at that because then I thought of Brian's teeth going across the floor, making that clackety sound. Oh, the only reason I remember that clackety sound, the teeth going across the floor, is one time I was visiting my grandfather down in Maryland at the cottage where he lived with his wife, Carmen, and I was sitting on the couch and he was sitting in his chair. And this is a story on how we got into it. And something political came up on the TV, and I made a comment. He got so ferocious, so mad that he yelled at me. And when he yelled at me, both his top and bottom teeth flew out of his mouth and hit the floor and hopped a couple of times. And I lifted my feet up off the floor onto the couch because I was so shocked to see these choppers coming at me. And his wife, Carmen, was on the other side of the couch, and she just yelled at Walter. Just, Walter! She just yelled, never do that again. Don't yell at your grandson, blah, blah, blah. But it was funny. I was in my 20s or something. I don't know what we were discussing, but it was like, I know it's an exaggerated story in a sense, but that's how I still perceive it. These choppers, they did fly out of his mouth. They hit the ground, and came across. And so last night when I heard that clicking sound, that's what I was thinking. It was Brian's teeth moving across the bottom of the floor. Okay, let's move on here. Great job in the races, Scott. It's cool. That's Scott's phone chime for text. Yeah, I like Scott's web. He complained about his webcam, but I thought it was better than the junk we have to use. Things falling on the floor, always blurry, always buffering. Scott seemed very good. Oh, I don't know. It wasn't Brian's teeth. I don't know what it was, but Scott kept mentioning some clicking sound, but it was just funny. But I appreciated how Scott said his webcam. He apologized for his webcam, and I'm thinking, man, this quality's super. That's when I chimed in. I typed in, it's better than the junk I have to put up with when I'm cold checking or when we have the auction or the races. Anyway, I wait for Ryan to get back if he had any announcements. Because we're going to get started here. Remember, you're still stuck at 15. So, guys, I need 15 thumbs up if you could, real quick. I don't know anything about this thumbs up. I don't know what it really does, but Ryan and Brian constantly say it. Everybody else says it on YouTube. To me, I don't, you can give a thumbs down. I just, what do we live in Rome or something? I just, now we just lost a viewer. See, I don't understand that either. We got people watching and then we lose them. I mean, am I that boring? Now at 13, we just dropped to 13. Lots of laughs. Okay. Maybe I should just get started. Let's just get started. All right. Because you guys are tired of looking at me anyway. These are the cars we're looking at. These are the slot cars we're going to break down and start to look at. Now we're down to 1,200. These are some nice cars. The last two are Tyco. I'm saving the Tyco for last. If you know of any Tyco fans, let them know. And I'm going to keep talking about that. A couple of things real quick to keep you updated is that two of the Tycos I was able to find in the Tyco book. No, I didn't. One I did. That's right. I got one Tyco and a Tomy Aurora. That's right. I'm sorry. I got a Tyco and a Tomy. But those are the two specials that are away from the Aurora. Because the Tomy threw me off a little bit. But the Tyco I get from this magazine, we do not sell it. I'm not sure actually where you can get it. I even checked on Amazon. The other information I sometimes will drag out of is the beer's catalog, which is kind of dated. The more I use it, the more I'm finding it's dated. I didn't shave. I should have shaved, shouldn't I? We're in the raw. This is the raw show. Raw, everything, everywhere. But this is the beer's catalog, and I get a lot of good information from that. Some of the numbers might be off, some of the extraction numbers, etc. The body numbers don't match sometimes, but otherwise it's a great catalog, and you can get this at I think Amazon.com. And this is about 22 years old material, about 22 years old, some of the material. And the other one that I really like, and that I've used for information and history, is the Greenberg's Guide. This is for you, though, if anybody that's new or on the show, the Greenberg's Guide to Aurora Slot Cars. And this has got a lot of cool information. And the one that I always point out is it's got a beautiful picture, a beautiful setup of the breakdown of the car itself and the brushes and the armature and all that neat stuff. Just kind of cool. And that's, again, for those that are new to the show or new later if you see us, this is what you might want to pick up. It's the Greenberg's Guide. It's got the history, the artsy aspect of slot cars, of Aurora slot cars. And we sell it here at ProTinkerToys.com. Again, you can buy it, and I've got it, again, this is an old plug, on Amazon for $81, but it's a used copy. I'm not sure why they do it like that and why it's used, but Hi Timbo got to go. James, okay, so get on, you got to go. Everybody's got to go. I understand. Okay, thanks, James. Bye. I got to go. My cigar connection's got to go. Aurora, next. Okay, Clint, just hang in there. But we sell it for only $19.99, and it's brand new. So I just like to plug this because it's such a great book. And it's only $19.99 at ProTinkerToys.com. And it's got just classic photographs from the past, blast from the past, and just really cool information historically and artistically. All right, that's my little plug for those books. Let's, what else we got? Oh yeah, this is going to be back on sale again. We're going to sell this painting next week. It's for $750. So you got $750. This is an oil painting, 18 by 24 of the Three Legends. So I thought I'd put that out there for only $750. We want somebody to have that collection before I retire completely. All right. And Ryan's, oh, that's Daniel. Daniel's back. Ryan's still over there discussing something with the Postal Service. All right. Now let's get started with these cars. I'm not gonna dilly-dally on this. We'll see what we can do here. I gotta lower this, lower this, pull this over. Let's see if I can get this. I'm gonna have to pull that out. Hopefully you got enough battery. All right. Bring that, turn this. And let's see if we, I got a nice little, why is this doing this? There we go. Got a nice little, look at that. You guys like the dark stuff, so I decided, you know what, I'm going to try it, see like, how's this work? What do you think? Huh? Does that look pretty good? Look at that. That's not bad for ad lib in the bunker. What do you think, guys? Yeah, let's get this party started. I agree, James. You guys are tired of looking at me, so let's get this party started. Oh, what a face. I hope I can retire. You guys will have to look at that. Good pick, looks good. Yeah, I agree. All right, I will explain what happened. Originally, what's on the advertisement, I think on Instagram, is I had the Chevy Pursuit car of the fire chief, and we had an accident with the fire chief, and I'll show you that accident later. But so I had to swap it out for the Rescue. It's still a Chevy Pursuit car with overhead roof lights. This is going to be on auction for next Thursday night from 6 to 7. It's the Rescue. Some of them call it the Emergency, but the word emergency is not on the car at all anywhere, so I just call it the Rescue. 1979 to 1983. Yeah, it was crash tested all right. I'll show. You guys keep pushing on me. I'll have to show it to you in a minute. Maybe we can sell it as is or something. James Murray, sweet. Yeah, it is sweet. This is a sweet little vehicle. And this is fascinating because I really want you guys to help, chime in. For those that are, you slot car enthusiasts, I want you to give me some feedback on this, because I'm going to try to do something here, which probably Robert will have cringe, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. This is the white, red, orange Rescue. It has a 3 rating in the Beers catalog, which again is 22 years old. So it maybe that means it's the number 3. If you're ever looking around, it's the number 3. This is just a gorgeous vehicle again. I love how they have some of the windows rolled down in some of these slot cars. See how it's up there? Fire chief caught fire all right. Oh, yeah, I love Scott's term. What was it? He said, melt the plastic. Scott likes to run his cars like Ryan. I was waiting for Ryan to get back. I'm going to wait for Ryan to get back before I ad lib on a little bit of that. Let's stick with this car for the moment, and then we'll back up to Scott's comment he made last night. This is a one-piece molded body. Keep that in mind, a one-piece molded body with a separate, this is beautiful chrome, separate front and rear chrome-plated bumpers. Look at this. I'm just giving you a heads up. Again, we do these auctions like this because it gives you guys the feeling, and gals, I should say gals and guys, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, kind of a call out to Officer Tatum. I like how he always introduces his show. He goes in, let's get to it. Oh, great. Now I probably shouldn't take this. Where's thing? Okay, it's not. But this chrome back here, it's like we're picking the cars up, moving them around. Instead of you seeing an auction where they just kind of show them, kind of try to get you the feel of you're picking it up, looking at it yourself before you actually put your bid in. It's just, these are used. These are pre-owned and used. So there's going to be a little probably yellowing in part or And aging, let's call it aging. I mean, you're talking 1979 to 83, all right? But look at that chrome. That's not aging there. It's not yellowing there. This is a white, red, orange. It's called a white, red, orange. So this is white, but it's obviously tinted a little bit with age. That's, again, number 3. A patina, yeah. An aging, but I have a patina myself, aged. But anyway, Brian's back from the post office. He's going to put his producer music on just to say hello again. But this is a gorgeous piece. The body number on the inside, yeah, I agree, call it character. The body number is 1979-001. And the windshield, actually, this is a gorgeous tinted windshield. This windshield here and here, it's beautiful. That is a 1979-006. There we go, the producer's back. He was over at the post office, but he is back. Now he's going to be watching my time.
But he's going to have to go back out to the... Because Dakota called off.
Now he's got to leave again. I tell you, I can't work under these. Scott did a great show last night. I love Scott's comment where he says, because I'm going to add to it. Scott gave me permission. I think he did. I can use it. From now on, baby, we're going to, when we run a car, Ryan likes to run a car. Ted likes to put it on a shelf. I mean, that's kind of like, I don't know why you would do that. But
Scott's like me.
it's like food. You don't put food on a shelf. You put it on the table. You eat it. You just don't stick it in a pantry.
I like Scott because he likes to run it like I do.
Metal, what did he say? He said, melt the plastic, right?
I said run it till the wheels fall off.
Melt the plastic, though, is cooler. Melt the plastic. Remember, somebody said somebody made a T-shirt out of it. Melt the plastic. Well, I'm going to add to that. Melt the plastic and burn the boots. Yeah.
What's the boots there? I don't
Boots is a tire. That's the tire, the rubber on the back of the tire. So melt the plastic, burn the boots, baby.
I'll give you that one.
Scott's gonna like that, I hope. Anyway, this one you don't want to put on. None of these you put on a shelf. You melt the plastic, burn the boots. Ted's already cringing. Ted just said he had to sit down on his couch.
I was happy to hear that Scott likes to do that.
Yes, I was too. Oh, yeah.
Because that's what I always say on the live stream. I say, let's race it.
That's it. Race it, baby.
Which Burn, he's a racer too. Every car he's bought, he races.
That's a Burn. Okay, this is a gorgeous. This is just in great condition. Great condition. Now, here's another thing I found out, which is interesting with this piece. And hang on to your socks or your wallet or whatever. I always say this, and then the bids just don't go anywhere. Supposedly, this is rare.
Yeah, you guys really depressed Tim yesterday.
Yeah, I was depressed last night. There was, you guys stole us without your masks, without bandanas. We got taken. It was thievery last night with some of the cars you guys were able to pick up.
I don't think you guys understand how much that hurt poor Timbo over here. He was having a really rough time.
Brian has thousands of orders coming. Uh-oh. What?
What happened?
I don't know. Brian has thousands of orders coming. Better call the temp service for employee help.
Yeah, because the guys we got don't show up.
Maybe he's live streamed something about maybe he got a lot of orders from the convention.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
Oh, good.
I mean, at least we'll be able to stay in business now.
Now, with this car, I was going to ask you guys. Ted says I'm on call. It said something about should have silicone tires. I did some research on this, and these, I gather, are not silicone tires. But this type of a vehicle, you guys can tell me, should they have silicone tires when you run this? This is really a beaut. A couple other things, too. It says it's rare. It said it was rare. No? Okay, now, see, that's you guys, I get conflicting information when I cold check a lot. They were talking about silicone tires on this. These tires here, as is, this is an AFX chassis, made in Singapore. And I'm going to show you something because you guys can help me out a little bit. Kind of. This is I'm just saying, it's rare and hard to find. The average price. Anybody want to guess the average price I found for these? Actually, it's so rare it was hard to find anybody wanting to sell them or sell this. But I did find deep in the bowels of the internet. Anybody want to guess? I was just surprised you guys just stole it from us. That's all, Ryburn. You just stole that auction from us. You guys got sweet, sweet deals, and that's what's fun. That's cool. That's because Brian's always complaining. He's always losing money, and yet we're making friends. We're making smiles. We're making friends, and you guys are getting sweet deals. That's what it's all about. I got to get away from his got to make a ton of money stuff. This one, though, the average, nobody's answering at the moment.
Tear this box down for you?
No, that's...
Gotcha.
Yes, yes. Yeah, it's hard to find. It's rare. This was averaging what I saw, $100. $100. When I say average, there's one or two that were going for $100. Okay, let's see what the comment about if you race it, should have silicone. No silicone when you shelve it. Oh. Well, this is gonna be raised. Anybody takes this, you want to melt the plastic and burn the boots, as Scott would say. And then I add to it. Slot Shack, 200. Well, James, it could end up, but it's on the average of 100 being that rare and hard to find. Okay, the chassis. I'm glad somebody brought that up. But listen, this thing lights up. This lights. Okay. I did something I probably shouldn't have, but I want to show you guys something. Well, first of all, let's check this out. Robert's not on, so he's not going to complain. I'm going to do it upside down. Hear it running? Spins beautifully, right? Yeah, Clint. I got ahead of you, Clint. Okay. Sometimes I like.
The one thing I was disappointed with Scott though is he doesn't use the olive oil tip.
Yeah. Well, I gotta send Scott a bottle. Okay, so this thing spins beautifully. The thing is, it spins, but it doesn't light. Hear it? It's not lighting. Now that caught my attention. This thing is gorgeous. I can see why these are rare now, because I'd have this baby and I'd be running it. Ted says you silicone tires on it if you run it, but you don't when you shelve it. So that's why he says he wouldn't put silicone tires on it. Okay, watch this. Okay, but no discounts, because I'm going to be very careful here. I hope to be very careful. Very careful. Am I getting close enough, by the way? It looks close up on the screen, but then when I see it live... Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, break the other side.
Okay, put this down very carefully. Look at that beautiful tinted window. This thing is gorgeous. I mean, this is gorgeous. Let's just say that, okay? And this chassis. Yeah. Easy fix problem. Okay. Because here's the chassis. Let's turn this over, and slowly, I looked at the filaments in this light, and I looked at the filaments, and I could not see, and maybe it was the lighting, I could not see if they were split or burnt. I'm going to try to hold this really steady. Can you guys see in there if it's split? I'm going to get a little closer.
Are you adding one because we got that broken car? Is that what you're planning, or what are we doing?
We're going to put, this is substituting. I'm substituting. I'm going to show them the broken car, but I'm substituting this car.
Oh. So then what are they doing with that one?
Nothing. I have not planned yet what I'm going to do with it.
Ask them.
I'll ask them. I'm going to, producer. Why are you rushing me?
Oh my God.
Unbelievable. Okay, let's go to the wiring.
Yep, I'm going out to the sea container. Once I get this item, Adam, I'm running.
No, you could.
Running.
No, you could stay out here.
Running
no.
to the sea container.
Why you got to stay here.
Running.
It has the lights might be unsoldered, or yeah, check the connection. See, the wire looks funky. Okay, so this wire here and here goes correct. This one, this is the one. This is up like that. I'm going to leave that alone. This is the one I can't figure out where it goes.
These beans aren't gone.
Would you? I'm trying to conduct.
If these beans are not gone,
I'm going to leave them if you don't
by
pick on
today,
me.
they're going to be gone the next time you come back.
You can hook them. So this part.
I already said Mason does not want them. I already have.
He's talking about beans, and I'm talking about wiring. Sell the fire chief car with the rescue car.
I think that's a fine idea.
Okay, why is everybody okay?
I think that's.
I'm trying to do a million things.
That? Whoever said
Ted.
that? Ted, you're a genius.
No, he's not.
Like
He shelves them. See that line that goes there, wraps around, goes to there.
That's the one thing I don't like about
Why,
you, Ted.
why would somebody rewire this differently? Everything looks in pristine condition. Now, though I did want to ask you guys, this section, would that have anything to do with the lights going on? So I'm going to show you something here because I tested it. I did something. Of course, my fingers, see, it's just, I need a little clamp or something to hold that, or my preferred verb, genius, that's from Ted. I can never, there. Come on, I want you to watch this part right there. Ha! Of course, I did it 1,000 times earlier.
I know what happened.
See how it's moving? Is that a good connection? See how it's kind of womping around? Wompa, wompa, womp. Is there something there that maybe is not hitting either of the... Well, it looks like it's hitting both sides of the... So I was thinking maybe that's why the lights weren't coming on. But now you guys are saying... See, I wasn't sure. That must be going back and forth and hitting the two copper things there, the solder things there. But maybe it's this wire right here. But I can't figure out where that's supposed to go. Because this, unless, see how that's hooked up over there and comes around? So you'd assume that this comes up around and hooks over here, but there's no previous solder joint there.
We got good news. Tim's guitar just came in. Tim's new guitar just came in.
Okay, you can't.
We just got it for him as a
You can't
present,
even see it.
and he's not even excited. He's not even appreciative of his new guitar that we just got for him.
It's a ukulele.
No, this is.
Oh, that's a guitar. All right.
Look at
We're selling slot
classic
cars.
guitar. So get this for your kid.
We're trying to sell.
I'm
Oh
gonna
my
get this all
gosh.
tuned up for you.
Is the Dodge a G Plus? Unbelievable. You guys are all over the map. Well, let's hear it. No, unbelievable. This group is just, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to cut this short here. I'm going to be running out of time. I'm running out of time, isn't it? You're worse than Brian. Okay, so anyway, we got this settled. It was great.
Top 10?
It was awesome. Wired in series, they are not connected. Messing with it will be needed. Okay, Rich, I'm going to put this back in here. I'm not going to mess with it. You guys saw what's happening with this. This is very rare and hard to find, period. But she does spin. She does run. I can't do that when I'm looking at it through the tablet, so I got to come and bring this around. You can go ahead and play now if you want to while I'm trying to...
I'm tuning it for you. I'm really good at tuning guitars.
I bet. Okay, I got it. Now, here, let's just get to the heart of this, okay? This is hard and fine and rare. This is what happened today, and I'll show you what I was going to be selling was this one, which is not as rare. A lot of information on it, though. It's pretty much the same thing. This was 1979, 1983, too, but look what happened.
How good is that?
It's kind of... Ouch, yes, this is a big ouch.
Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix reincarnated.
Oh.
Hello, Mr. Producer.
Man, you are just on the... get my coffee cup and bring it in.
Yeah, I can do that for you.
Just to get you out of the room.
Where is it?
It's right there, and the coffee's in it. Put the two together and sell. I might do that.
But you can't steal it.
But you're not stealing this one. In fact, if I do that, I'm starting it off at 100. I'm not letting this go.
Whoa, you can't do that.
Yeah, I can do that because this is hard to find and rare.
We could start it off at 15 maybe.
The lights on this one, it was working. It was working earlier.
Swap out the chassis if the other chassis works.
Well, they all work. They were working before. I just don't know why all of a sudden your jinx.
Maybe you broke it again.
This bulb I know I think had a burn in it. I think the bulb there, but this one, the blue one was running. Oh gosh. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I should check the wiring on that one. Shouldn't I compare that to the other one?
So I got to take the...
Oh, yes. So that wire here on this one, I'm not going to do 20 for both burn. Forget, you guys, I'm tired of getting ripped off. I've been cold checking this like crazy. This part, no, right here. This wire here on here is sticking out. But it goes around and attaches to this one. Right? That's what because this is correct. This comes around. This comes up and hits that. So this one comes around and connects to this. But see, I think one of the bulbs in this one was burnt. If I got in close.
Now what are you going to do about that?
There it is, that one. I think that one was the one that was burnt. The filament was separated. But you guys are the ones that know about this stuff. I don't know slot cars. I'm just telling you, I'm just cold checking what I saw. This thing was running earlier. I don't know what happened. It was flying. Easy fix. Cliff says these are easy fix, so I'm gonna go with Cliff. The rest of these nutcases are they're just trying to steal. This thing, there it goes. Yep, see, there it goes. I can't. Gotta go. Don's gotta go.
Don, you can't leave, man.
I cold checked the crap out of those wires. Oh, come on, spin. I don't get it. It did earlier. You just saw it go. What causes that to happen? Oh, the light's working. Okay, then it spins, then the light works. There, you see? Help me, guys. I'm having a Twilight Zone. There, that's it. Oh, that's working. Then I can't get it to spin. Then when I get it to spin, yeah, the light just came on. I know. I'm trying to figure out why this thing's just doing its own thing. Unbelievable. It just spun. I can't spin all day on this. I gotta. Oop, there we go.
Ryburn's got a good idea.
What?
He says he loves the removable body panels.
Removable?
Yeah, the removable body panels.
Take it all apart?
No, the body panels are removable.
Oh.
Because it's broken.
Yeah. There. Did you see it spin? Okay. This just needs to be an easy fix and tweaked. These are rare though. This one's not as rare. Well, not now it isn't. Look at that. That thing, when it tried to get off its chassis, I think it was stuck on there. It cracked. So that was kind of a bummer. But
how'd that happen?
I just don't remember. I forgot. I forgot how it happened. That goes in there.
All right. We don't need it that bad, do we?
But well, you know what? We might if we go over 100, whoever gets it over 100, we'll throw in the chief. How's that? We'll start her at 100 because that's rare. This one's hard to find in rare. I don't want to switch I don't want to switch. I want to keep as is because each one of them now we know what's good with them. All right, guys. All right, let's move on. That's a cool idea. Thank you, whoever suggested that. So if this one goes over 100, because it's hard and fine and rare, we're going to throw this one in with it.
So but it can sell for less.
No, it's not going to sell for less. I'm not selling this for less.
This
will not. I will buy it and take it home.
And then you'll put it on eBay for more.
Correct. Absolutely. I will. I'll it's because that's the overall area. It's hard to find.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to put that up
Can you
there.
double check that?
I got it.
I don't know why you're always in such a mood.
Well, you got some guy playing a classical kid's guitar in your ear while you're trying to sell auction slot cars.
I got you a brand new guitar.
I think guy says this is an easy fix. Get some duct tape. I like that. All right, here we go with another crazy car. This is another wild one. All right, we're gonna move on here, guys. Did you bring my coffee yet?
Oh, I have to remember that.
Unbelievable. Yeah, don't forget. All right, before I turn 100. Gosh, this is on page 130. Oh yeah, I did mention the fire chief or the rescue is on page 131. That's for Ted, just to show Ted I do know where these are in the book. This is a beaut though. We're gonna hold it. I'm not gonna let that go.
The K-cup out of it for you.
I know I threw the K-cup out.
I just did.
No, that's impossible. That's impossible because I pitched it.
Look, I literally just threw it in there.
Well, how could I threw one in earlier? Oh, there was one in there or before.
Danny.
Probably you.
Not me. I didn't. Nope, I don't use that.
I'm gonna have a cup of
I bring my own
good coffee from AFX. AFX coffee. Ooh, I should put that right there at that angle. That'd be a cool angle. Unbelievable. Producer's really been on me today. I'm not sure why. He's really taken me. He's really been stretching it.
Well, because I've been hearing about this yellow knife for the last 2 years. Okay, listen, everybody. I've been hearing about this knife for 2 years. I constantly get what would you call it? Berated right in the morning whenever somebody comes in.
No, I just always wondered
they always
where it was.
say, "Where is this knife?"
That's because Brian's been here earlier.
Where is this
8
knife?
and 9.
Well, guess what? I've got this.
Okay, can I stick with my slot cars? Then because later you're gonna yell at me.
I can't even get it over there.
Yeah, later you're gonna yell at me. Well, how come we're running out of time? We're running out of time.
This knife every morning. Where's my knife? Even middle of the day. Where's my yellow knife?
Help me, Mandy.
Ryan, duck it again, Ryan. You gotta stop. I'm making it.
I don't think I sound.
It goes right
I don't think I sound like that.
It goes right there. The last 2 weeks, I've been keeping a very close eye on that knife. Hasn't been lost once. It's been there the whole time.
Oh, that freedom train.
So I'm starting
the
to
caboose
wonder.
is getting closer and
I'm
closer.
starting to wonder if the person who's asking where the knife is the culprit.
Oh, next week I just hope Brian's back. Next week, boom, that baby's gonna be floating.
Well, last week he was.
You know what I think you do? You take that and hide it, and then when I come back, you put it out real quick. That's what you do.
That would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good.
And then you do this routine on me. Gosh.
They call that gaslighting.
Gaslight. Yeah, you gaslight me.
Mandy's really good at gaslighting. She's a gaslight pro.
Oh, she says you are.
No, you can ask her.
All
She'll verify that. She'll say, yeah, I'm really good at that.
All right, all right, I'm trying to get these guys, they want to know more about slot cars from somebody that doesn't know a thing about slot cars. My cold jack. Now you got this whole thing all messed up. Oh. See the kind of equipment. Now, Scott's, when he did his show last night, he didn't have to move a thing. Everything was just fine. Right, Scott? This is a nice little vehicle. It's a slot car, Tim. It's a slot car. Good gravy. Ooh, where'd that come from? Oh, I hate it. All right. I haven't got time for that. Okay. This is on page 130. Finally got back to the slot car. Page 130, it's the Trans Am Camaro.
You know, I forgot to mention.
God, I can't handle it. It's the Trans Am Camaro Z28, 1971 to 1979.
You know,
Page 130 in the Beers catalog. White, blue, red, silver. So it's got the, obviously here, the white, the blue, the red. I really don't. Tim really doesn't know slot cars. I agree, Rich. I just cold check them. I don't know them. I cold check them. And I got to deal with all these nutcases around me.
The reason that's why this is so interesting is because you got somebody who doesn't know slot cars, like slot cars, but he can race slot cars, and he's able to cold check this information.
It's not cold check, it's cold check.
I like cold checking.
Checking is a word check that
It's like
means
a
something, but
pun.
we're using a new word.
It's like a pun.
It's a pun. Cold checking, though, is it's
It's not
cold
a pun.
checking. It's a word that's in Webster's dictionary. Ted said. Ted said it's in Webster's dictionary now.
It might be on.
Ted's Webster dictionary, right?
He wrote it in.
Yeah, he wrote it in. Okay, Clint's snoring. I don't. Why is he put the Z's in there? Well, forget it. I don't know what he. Explain the Z's. What's the Z's mean?
These are
For snoring.
zippity doo dah day.
Oh, zippity doo dah day. Okay, this is fascinating because first of all, it was added this year. Yeah, Ted said it was added this year. Cold checking. Okay, this is fascinating with this particular car. Now it might be normal to or average to you guys, but this is the Camaro Z28. Look at the headlights. There's a name for this, which I found out from cold checking. It's either a magnet traction. This is either a magnet traction. I'm going to flip it around this way just for a minute, just to show you what's underneath. I'll get to that in a minute too, because look at that little paper label in there. The paper, it's a paper sticker. Look at that, made in Singapore. I'm already rushing ahead. Let me back up real quick. This is magnet traction or cat's eyes. That's what I found of interest. See the black headlights? And then the black underneath there with the, those would be the fog lights, or they could be blinkers. But this could be why it's called the cat's eyes. When you look at the book, they're all chrome or clear or, light colored silver to suggest the glass. But for these, it's black and black down here. And I guess you could term it cat's eyes, but I need your assistance on that. I'm not sure if that's correct. Even the grill here, this has not been painted black by somebody. This is original black, and it's in the Beers catalog as this. All right, let me back up then. One piece molded body with a fragile rear chrome. I get a meow out of Rich. Oh boy. But this is a fragile rear chrome bumper. A lot of them are broken off or have been nicked really bad. Check that out. This is awesome. I'm going to get in a little closer if I can. Look at that. It's still attached. Very fragile from what I was reading and understanding. It's still attached. Now it went blurry. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Equipment that I have to. Scott didn't have to. It's in great condition. Somebody mentioned it's in good shape. Great shape. The 6 looks beautiful. The sides there. The top, nothing really scratched or banged or cracked. Great shape. What's that little bug right there? What the heck's going on around here? Now even the bugs are showing up. Tinted windows look good. Yes, I agree, Clint. They are beautiful tinted windows. I just love that. I got a nice angle. Check out that bumper. All right, now it won't. Before it was, I guess at a certain point I can't get in close for detail. Very fragile chrome bumper, all in good shape. And what's cool too is I thought is that the little, yeah, it looks cool. It's in the Beers catalog, made in Singapore, and that's a paper label. You can see the paper there that's been put on there. And there's the number, because I always write the numbers down for the cars, and it is the 17. I think it's 1756 0-001. Now, what's also interesting, some of these were made into flamethrowers later on. This is an earlier version. It is not lighted.
Some would say a better version.
Some would say a better version. This is not lighted. There's a little separation right there, but that's from both sides, so it's equal. So that's the way it was produced. Breaking down. Now, what was curious too is it was mentioned in when I was doing some cold checking that these also should have rear silicone tires. Is that true? These are what were on them. This one has a crack. These tires probably have to be replaced. I mean, this is definitely cracked here, cracked there. But it's just got a great...
Is that your favorite one?
No, it's not my favorite one. I'm not doing that.
Why?
Because I don't have a favorite one. Well, I got a favorite one, but
well, we want to know now.
You want? Maybe I'll get to it later. The average prices. This is what was kind of just. This average is about $50 to $60.
You're not allowed to finish until you say your favorite one.
Okay, I'll let you know when I get through all the cars what my favorite one is. Look at that.
And then you have to try to convince everybody to buy it for you.
No, I don't want to. What the heck? No, I'm not going to convince you.
As a gift.
Oh, I don't want a gift. I don't want slot.
Yeah,
I don't like slot cars.
All right, I got to run this over.
Oh, hurry up, please. No, take your time. Just don't rush.
Now you see why I say that. Now you figured out why I always say, oh, take your time.
Take your time.
You're getting it, Tim.
Oh, my gosh, help me. This is a really nice car. The body is a 1756-001. And the windshield is a 1756-006. Two separate numbers, two separate parts. And let's see if she spins. Let's see if she spins. Yeah, I'm not going to take any more. Well, she spins there, Clint. All right, Scott's on. Scott's back. I have some rare ones today, Scott. I had a couple of good ones earlier, Scott. In fact, we were talking about that. I'm taking one of your comments from you made last night that I actually commented about. I asked for permission to use your statement, Scott, that says melt the plastic. I like that. I like that. We like to run them. We like to run them, Scott. That's right. Ted likes to shelve them. And that's Ted, because I don't know why, but we run them. And so I'm going to use that term, let's melt the plastic. But Scott, if it's okay, I'm going to add to that too. We're not only going to melt the plastic, bro, we're going to burn the boots. We are going to burn the boots. Now, my understanding is a boot is the back rear tires of a slot car, or the white boots are. But I like melt the plastic, burn the boots. That means run it. So this baby, it does spin, right, Clint? And it runs, and we're going to melt this baby, melt the plastic, burn the boot, and take off with it. This will be up for auction next Thursday night, 6 to 7. Yeah, run till they... There goes Ted. Oh, poor Ted. Perfect. All right, so it does spin, runs good. It's a nice little piece, really nice. I could take it off. You guys always let me know, because I'm learning to do that a little bit easier. But she does spin. All right, I'm going to put this one away. No more questions. I covered all my content. Again, this is the early version. This is the early version. And Scott might add to that. This is the early version that's not lit. Later on, they then made them into flamethrowers, and then that was the later version. And the question was that I popped out there, should this also have the rear silicone tires? Anyway, that covers all my points on this one. I'm going to move on to the next one.
Are we time to shut down?
No, I'm trying to move along here, and you keep distracting me.
Gypsy, I don't know what it is, but...
This is another good one.
I think there was something going on with you and Gypsy, because she found out you're here, and she said, oh, Tim's over there. Make sure to tell him I said hi.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to run over there and say hi to her.
We only have 5 minutes. She's leaving soon.
She'll be there tomorrow morning. I'll pop in.
She was so excited. We'll tell him I said.
Oh, that was sweeter. You make sure you tell her hi and tell her I miss her.
Tell
her I miss nice people.
I'm gonna say he doesn't miss you at all. That's what I'm gonna say.
Your hair looks gorgeous. My wife's, the back of hers looks just like that. I love it. It looks gorgeous, those curls. It's the way she wears it. All right, this is a cool car. This one's also another, these are barn burners. This is on page What are you looking at me like that for?
Would you race that one?
Oh, would I race it? Scott's on now. I told
Scott's
Scott,
on?
yeah, we melt the plastic,
Does he like
burn
what
the
you're
boots.
saying?
Already, Ted's fanning himself on the couch. He's having an anxiety attack. Okay, this is page 112 in the Beers catalog, 1979 to 1983. Yeah, it's a sweet looking car. Real quick, the body is a 1073-001. The windshield is a 173-006. It has a 5 rating 22 years ago with that group of cars. I'm not sure what these ratings really mean anymore. 22 years ago. It's a Magnum one-piece molded body and has a full tinted windshield. Check this one out. Full tinted windshield. This is beautiful. It does have a little teeny scratch right there. wasn't sure exactly what it was, so I was going to leave it alone.
Did you scratch it?
No, I did not scratch it. I just looked at it. I saw
At
it.
this point, I don't know what to believe.
And then it chrome-plated bumper tire. Look at it, chrome-plated. And when I say chrome-plated, it's not real chrome, obviously. It's silver paint, but this is pretty cool. Right here in the front and also in the back, and they're all attached. Everything's intact. Looks pretty decent. Everything's intact. Okay. That's intact. A little bit of stain right there, but I think that's easily. This could be, look at that, even that's in good condition. The bumper line under here. Tim really doesn't think you should run these slot cars. Breathe in, breathe out. No, look at that. That line under there. This is in great condition. But let me just point something out also. Right there in the webbing, right in that little spot, little crack right there in the webbing. I noticed a couple of others that were online that didn't have that crack, so it's not like a cut for the driver to look out of or something. It's actually a little break right there, but still can't take away from the dynamic of this. It's just an excellent, great condition. I'm going to use the word great condition. Plus the wheel wells. In fact, the other two cars too. Yeah, the window net. The other 3 cars, I call it the webbing, but window net. I'll use the correct term, window net, not webbing. That the wheel wells are untouched. And the other 2 previous cars, also the wheel wells are untouched, which is kind of cool. Nothing's been hacked or. Now, one question I do have is with it talked about a Magna Sonic with a Magna traction chassis. Now, you guys can help me out on this. This is an AFX made in Singapore chassis, but this just looks like a standard chassis. How do I determine that it's a Magna Sonic with a Magna traction chassis? Anybody got any ideas? That's the sound box. That's the sound box. Oh, the sound box. Okay, sound box. What do you mean sound box? There again, I'm asking another question. One question to an answer leads to another question. And also, I saw one, Magnasonic is a sound box on the top of the chassis. Oh, pop the body off. Pop the body off. Spin it and listen. Guys, you guys. Does that help? Does that tell us any more? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. The Magnasonic. Oh, that's that thingamajigger on top here that makes that sound. Okay. Yes, I see what you guys are saying. Am I right? Flip the chassis. Yes. There's the sound. It runs. But if it was a Magnasonic, oh, I know what you're talking about now. If it was a Magnasonic, there'd be that black frame with the white or gray plastic piece inside, and then when it goes around, it makes that noise. Is that correct? Solved another one, Tim. Well, I'm learning, guys. You're training me pretty good. I'm learning. But it does spin. It does spin. I don't have to do it again. Ooh, yeah, look at that, baby. It does spin. It's hard to do this. Robert hates it when I do it upside down, but it's the only way I can get a good a good, look at that. Ooh, there's a little bug. He likes to hang around with me today. It was spinning. Where's that bug coming from? But it does spin. Probably need to put a little oil right in there, right in there, in a little spot. She spins. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Where, Ryan? He does the register. I'm online.
Yeah, you're good.
I'm live.
Oh, I know you are. I guess I could have walked back and got him.
No, where is? Yeah, he is.
He was back there. It's okay. I'll get Ryan.
Oh, he's probably in the office, which means he's in his bathroom. Yeah. Hey, they need help. Yes, they're all ready.
Goodness, look at all that stuff you found.
I said Ryan's probably back there taking a nap.
Okay, so this is. So I got that right, guys, right? Okay, good. So this would then be just a Magnetraction. It's not the Magnasonic, right? It's not the Magnasonic. So I can say it's actually the Magnetraction. Right? Is that a Magnetraction? Chassis. It's really nice though. Okay, so it's not correct. Okay, thanks, Ted.
Yeah, that thing is
Cool.
awesome.
All right, we got something there, guys. This is okay. Now the prices were crazy. Crazy.
That's the coolest one.
I don't know what's going on. Yes, Scott, thanks. But the prices on this are wild. And I mean, one actually sold. Well, let me explain something here. Let me get this. I gotta get it away from the tablet to see because I just don't want to break anything. There we go. Goes if I can see it. Okay. One had a starting bid at $159. Now I'm just giving the cold checking of this. $159 for the starting bid. Now it did not have obviously the break in the window net, and it didn't have a little scratch, but it had a lot of the worn parts, spots. Now that was a starting bid of $159. One actually sold for $130 because I did check. Somebody mentioned me to go back and look at what previously on the info, and I did, and it said it actually had sold at $130.
Yeah, I think this thing's pretty.
The 159 car didn't sell. Oh, it didn't sell. Okay. The 130 I think did, because I think I went back on that. There was one that sold also that did sell for $40. For $40, but it had, and you explain this to me, it had 3 blades. It had 3 blades, not 2. One here, one in the center, and then one here. Okay, so what's the idea of the 3 blades? What's the idea of the 3 blades? This one you got to hunt down a little bit too. I Googled, I Yahoo'd. That is a race car. Oh, a set car only, I believe. Some as a pair. Some as a pair. What is a pair? Lane changer chassis. Oh, that was a lane changer chassis. Oh, with the 3 blades. Okay. That one actually sold for $40. I think that actually sold. Slot lease chassis. 1, 2, 3. It sold for $40. I found it was hard to find this. Yes, blades. Yes. Okay. I found this in the UK. I took a little hunting, a little cold checking. I found this on sale in the UK, the eBay UK, for $99 United States dollars. For $99 United States dollars. So I have no idea what the pricing on this was. I'm not projecting or getting excited about it anymore. I just think whoever wants something like this, you're going to pay for it or pay whatever. But some of you guys will, rip us off like you did last night, and then resell them on eBay in the UK. Anyway, this is in great shape. Thanks, you guys. You guys are really helping me out a lot with the 3-blader.
Look at that.
And then seeing this like that.
Look at that.
What? What happened? What do I got to look
It's been
at?
so much easier.
Right?
What do you do?
It worked. He just tapped it. Can't you believe that, Tim? Oh, do you want that?
You just, what did you do?
Oh, you can just tap my card. And
Oh.
You don't even have to swipe it anymore.
That's
Tim.
bizarre. That's too much.
Modern technology.
Yeah. See y'all later.
Hey, we'll see you. Thanks for coming. Get back to it. You're almost out of time. What are you doing here?
Oh gosh, it was worth whatever someone is willing to pay. It'll sell for good money. Maybe, yeah. It'll sell for somebody. For you guys selling it. For me, you're stealing me. I bet you can't guess where the car I won in the auction will go. That's Ted. Oh, Ted's goes on the shelf. That's right. He doesn't melt his plastic or burn his boots. He just puts it on the shelf and collects cobwebs.
Yeah, that's a shame because every one of those cars I bet would run beautifully.
This is nice. All right, let's move on. I gotta watch my time. I gotta hustle on this, guys. Cause I got one here. We're gonna probably drag a little bit, but that.
Did you tell everybody about SVR tomorrow?
Yes, I told everybody about SVR tomorrow. I told everybody about Scott's last night. I'm trying to keep up with everything while you just go in the back and hang out in your office. He has runners too. He does. I don't know, Scott. I haven't seen a runner yet at Ted's. Okay, let's go on to the next one. This one, oh guys. Okay, now these are the last two. I'll just give you a heads up. Are a Tyco Pro, and the last one's a Tomy. And I'm not going to fiddle around with this one either. And you guys can tell me what's up on this. Oh yeah, your live stream was fun, Ted or Scott, because every time I made a comment, you never saw my comments, and then Adam was always commenting to you that Tim had just made a comment, and you kept missing them. That's why I was asking for permission to use your phrase that somebody had, I guess, stolen and stuck on a T-shirt. I was cracking up, and then I just kept making these other comments, like when you complained about your website or your webcam, and I said, "What's better than the junk I gotta work under?" You didn't catch that either. It was funny, but it was funny watching Adam keep mentioning it. Adam kept going like, Tim just commented. Gotta have a sip of this nice AFX dark rich coffee. All right, this one right off the bat is rare. Not gonna get into an argument about this, and that's why we got something special happening here.
Did you tell everybody about the auction next week?
Yes, I've been telling everybody about everything that you keep telling me to tell everybody about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What about Scott? Does Scott know?
Scott knows. Everybody knows. Can I get producer? You're making me run out of time.
Scott was so excited. Everybody showed up last night. What he was so.
I was excited. It was a great show. I thanked him at the end. I even thanked him for sharing. I had to get going. I thanked him.
Did you tell him how knowledgeable he is?
He's extremely knowledgeable.
You should just call him up when you call check. That way he could just tell you off the top of his head. Then you wouldn't have to take 14 hours to try to figure out what one car is.
I would like to talk about this car, if you don't mind.
Well, let's talk about this car, because you were cold checking this car and our website came up and you had the emergency.
Oh, I freaked out.
Yeah,
because when I saw this, when I saw this on our website, I'm like, how did he shoot that and the nose is green?
I mean, he had a complete.
Yeah, I was having a meltdown breakdown. It was a meltdown because I saw the green. I went, wait, he took the picture. If he took the picture of this car, it's got a green nose, but this one's red. The one I'm cold checking is red. Anyway, I found out that we had previously had one that we had sold that was the green nose. It was a common car. This one, guys. This is the car of cars of this lot. This has become my favorite in the sense that don't buy it for me, because I prefer you guys to have it because you guys know slot cars. I don't. This is on page 36 and 37 in the Tyco book. All right, here we go.
I get this emergency text message that says important call.
See the green nose?
So then I sent him a picture because he said, well, there's one left. Can you guys all look right there, please?
It says sold.
Can you look right?
It's such a great sold. I couldn't tell if you had to punch it or hit it. I don't know tech stuff anymore, okay?
Can you see that, guys?
Yeah, I see it. Why didn't you just take me out the street and shoot me? Or just, run me over? I mean,
oh, God.
Unbelievable.
Well, I can't razz my dad like this anymore. He'll just storm off, so I got to have fun with you.
I hear you there. I give you there. I give you that. He'll explode, and you don't know if he's real or if it's.
I mean,
a bit.
I know it's a bit.
No, it's
just
not.
a bit extreme.
It's. Yeah. All right. Here we go. This one's rare. This is on page 36, 37, the Tyco book. Okay, the Tyco book. It's the Porsche 908 short nose. But get this, guys, and this is what's extremely important, and you guys know this more than me. This is 1970-71. Chassis is the Tyco Pro. The availability is a 1. These are rare today. Rare. All right. Light blue with what's called in the Tyco book an orange, but sometimes online they mention this as a red nose.
Oh, guess what?
You know, could I please just
We had somebody buy one of those glow up signs.
blow up signs?
The glow sign.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's right. We gotta have one we gotta take one down
Yeah.
for Thursday nights
We really
and have it
should.
lit. We absolutely.
Somebody called in, so they typed in slot car light up signs. Our website came right up. They don't have an email address because they don't want one. So they asked if they could call in and order. I said, well, absolutely. I'll take it right now. And he placed an order. He said, boy, you're just the nicest person ever. I'm going to order more stuff from you. Make sure to put a card in. Oh, crap. I forgot to put a card in his. Daggone it. But
see, you forgot to put a card. Is it all that back slapping and you forgot to put the card? That's good enough.
You think it is?
Yes, that's as good.
Okay, good. All right.
Whew, gotta move on here. Okay,
It's only 4:11. You've only got 2 cars left.
These are gonna take a while if I can get to them.
You've got another 45 minutes.
Okay.
No, you only have 2 cars left. That one and this one.
Yeah, these are gonna be long because there's a lot.
There's no way that they're going to take 45
This is a
minutes.
Tyco and that one's a Tomy.
But nobody likes the Tycos.
Oh, they do now. Scott's going nuts on this. These
Scott?
guys. Yes, these
No,
guys.
Scott. Scott's already got 3 of them.
I don't.
And he melt the plastic and burn the rubber or burn the.
That's mine. That's my
How
phrase.
does it go?
His is melt the plastic, and I say burn the boots.
There it is. Burn the boots.
Norman's on. Well, Norman, you better go to the beginning of this show because it's been chaotic.
Make sure to hit the thumbs up.
Ryan's really. I think he's had one too many whatevers. Okay, the year it came out.
All right, I got to go out to the sea container for a little bit. If
Really?
that's okay with you.
Yeah, just for a really short period though. Don't spend a lot of time out there. Get back here as fast as possible because you're the producer. Yes, 1970. I was going to explain that, but he had to explain to me that he was going out to the sea container. This was 1970 to 71. 1970 to 71. Molded headlights under clear covers. So the molded headlights, though, are under a clear cover. This is what's beautiful about this, plus the red nose. The red nose makes this rare. This is rare. Now, the red, again, could be a cadmium red, or it could be a red, or it could be an orange. In the Tyco book, it calls it a light blue orange. So I'm kind of curious about how they, put a name to something. That could be a cadmium orange, but that'd be stretching it. The molded headlights are clear. These are gorgeous, and I could pop this off in a minute, but you can see right in there the plastic. You can see through that with the clear covers over top, and that's in gorgeous shape. And notice the nose itself, no nicks, no damage. Ooh, there's a good, I got it there, detailed there. Ooh, yeah. Hold, baby, hold. Check those headlights out. Awesome, huh? Then the rear, also to mention, no tailpipes. This is straight on, no tailpipes. And I have not olive oiled this. I wanted to. And Scott, I'm going to be sending you a bottle of olive oil, special slot car olive oil. It's called Turbo Timbo's Slot Car Olive Oil. I'll be sending you a bottle that you can use just to spruce and shine up your little... Oh, yeah, can I get to that? Okay, Scott, good gravy. You guys are jumping ahead on me. Yes, these are what are called, Scott's correct, because I cold checked this. These are called wiper blades. These are a type, instead of buttons, these are wiper blades. Instead of button blades, wiper blades. It's pretty awesome. This is pretty awesome with this. It's the Tyco Pro, and what's cool about it too, this is called a black pan. It's not a brass pan, it's a black pan, P-A-N. Okay, can I get back? I wanted to get back to the front of it, but I guess I'm underneath it now because Scott wanted to go to the blades. Plus, it has this drop arm guide. That's a drop arm. That part right there is called a drop arm. What? No, I'll send you a bottle of Novus. Okay. All right, send it to me. I dare you. If I get my Novus, you get your olive oil. Okay, we got this line. And this is a black pan. This is what's kind of cool. I like this in contrast to the brass pans. And these are kind of cool too. And this is I think it's called an arm guide pin, which is kind of neat. No nicks though. It's kind of cool. The front of it, no nicks on the front or back. It's in great shape. And I haven't even gotten to the decals yet. Let me pop. I'm okay. I'll challenge you. I'll dare you. I'll dare you. It's in excellent condition. No nicks. This thing is, even the pipes are all there.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, I'm not there yet, guys. Hold on, Rich.
I'm back.
Okay, you're back. Can I get to the? Can I
get this and then I'm out?
This must be Get Tim Day for some reason. This is Get Turbo Timbo Day. Does it spin? Okay, could you guys just slow down? Yes, it spins. Just give me a break. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think it's cool. Wiper pickups with the drop arm guide pin assemblies. Yeah, I do. I like both of them. This one, though, is a favorite because I think it's because of the black pan, and it's a Tyco. And then also, what's kind of neat about it too is the decals. All of these decals. Now it's going to come to number 2. All the decals. On a couple of them that were online that were complained to be rare. These are all scratched up. They were scratched and worn off. These are in great conditions. Plus, you could see the Goodyear, and then I'm going to try to get closer here with the number on the right side. Goodyear, and then the word on numbers on the right side. I just can't make it out. And I don't think I can get any closer. Can anybody read that for me? The one on the right. That one right there. I can't make that out. I want to say it looks like numbers. Let's go to the other side and see if it's there. It's there, but I can't make it out. Yeah, it's an excellent looking example. I agree, Scott. I think it is. I mean, I don't know slot cars. You guys know slot cars. I just cold check them. Can't figure out what the name on that thing is. But that is, look at the windshield. And what I thought was cool with the windshield is the wiper blades on the windshield. I thought that was kind of interesting with the detail. The wiper blades. I had to replace wiper blades on my Deer Slayer and just replaced them. And they work really nice. They were Trico wiper blades. I actually picked up one for the driver's side over at Discount Tires. And they work better than half the garbage I've bought in the auto shops. They're called Trico or Tricon wiper blades. And I got one for the driver's side because I needed one bad. Uh-oh, Robert's here. Oh, no. Oh, good. He hasn't. I've been spinning them all upside down. Look at that. This is just in great condition. What do you mean they don't really handle that well? I bet you if we really could, I bet you I could get this thing to handle well. You know me. I don't like slot cars. I don't buy slot cars, but I can drive a slot car. I think I use my finger, but with the cotton glove on, it makes it difficult. I wanted to show you the interior, the wiring. Oh, is that a shelf queen, you think? She runs. She spins, Clint. Clint, quit saying hi to Robert. Just listen to the spin. All right? She's spinning. Sounds pretty good. I think it sounds good. Yeah, I was gonna. What was I? I was thinking about something else as I was looking at this. Now I did check an ending price on this one. I'm gonna tell you, I saw an ending price. I did one of those. You guys told me to check the prices at the end. You know, go into the thing, not what's going on, but check the price on the end. And I did. And this one I got online. Checked the ending price. It was sold, and it sold at $121.31 United States dollar. 121.31. Yeah, it spins upside down, Robert. You betcha it spins upside down. And you're going to start driving with me, and we'll both go upside down. And I'm going to spin them always upside down because I can't. You sit in front of a tablet that's bigger than this. You can't get your hand around it hardly. And then try to lock up the... It's very difficult, Robert. But what can I say? It does spin. I wanted to... Let me try something here because I want to see if I can get it. I can look at it better when I get it out away from the. It does have a little mini crack in the tire. I just wanted to show you guys something. Well, I'm trying to keep a couple of the guys awake. You know how they I'm trying to get this thing, my fingers. Look at the inside of that. Isn't that beautiful? This thing is just such good condition. I can see why and they're rare. It's that red nose. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Can you see this, guys? All the wiring, everything is just in good condition. Look at that. I did clean a little bit. I think I took this, yeah, I took that off because I wanted to try to see what was in there stated and what it says. It says patent pending. So this is rare. This is an old one. Patent was pending. 1970 to 71. So I did pop the axle off. Probably having a coronary now, knowing that I did that. And then I, look at that. Look at the clean. I already spun it. Robert. You missed it. So there you go. There, look at that. Look at the wheels. Just gorgeous. Yeah, Clint saw it. Clint verifies it. Clint is my backer. He can verify. Verify, Clint. Let him know it's spun. Now, there was a crack in one of the tires. I think that was it right there. But you guys will replace that. What are you going to paint this? No. Okay, you're worse than Ted. You're not going to paint this. This is too good of a color. This is too rare, too perfect, too right on. These are decals, too. They're not paper stickers. Oh, that's right. I got into that. What? No what? Yeah, I'm green. No paint it. See, there's the clear cover of the headlight. You see that? That's what's cool about this. I think that's what's cool about it. No paint. Yeah, I agree. You don't touch this baby. I agree, Scott. Look at this. And that's where you see the little section right in there of that clear cover over the headlight. That's just too cool. A lot of these are out there with the number 2 or the number, I think, was it 6? Number 6 or 3, I can't remember. Number 6, with the green nose, but this is with the red nose. This is nice. This is just an awesome. See, it's hard. I can't. There we go. I can't get the. Look at that. That's for Robert Fish, just so he'll calm down. Okay, I'm doing it. I can see what's going on. You can see the wheels turning. That's a great spin, right, Robert? Now you can just relax on your couch. Don't go into withdrawals. There you go. That's a nice run. Okay, was that okay, Robert? Sheesh. You guys, I tell you, in your retirement. Okay, let's see if we can get this. See, I'm looking at this through the tablet. It's very hard to be very careful, And I'm trying to be very careful. It's just hard to match it up, pop it in, match it up, pop it. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Boy, oops, nimble fingers. And this is what's called wiper blades with the black pan. I love this black pan. I can see why these are rare. Everything's in great condition. What do you think, guys? Stick it on your... Boy, Robert, you're nasty. Why would I stick it on my tongue? That's just really nasty. Some of you guys can get really mean, I tell you. Excellent condition. And again, this one had an ending selling price at $121. Now, whether we get that or whatever, but I'm just keeping you heads up. And I don't know. I'm going to have to talk to the CEO and the owner of the company here and see if we're going to start this off at a price and then hold to it. And if it doesn't make it, we're going to shelve it ourselves. We're going to hold on to it. Because we can't give these away and then have you guys turn around and put them on eBay and sell them. This is a shelfer. Look at that. That is gorgeous. I like the color combination. I think that's what draws me. And it's clean and neat. All the decals are good, but it's that color combination. The green and light blue is nice too, but the red's special. Just something about that red. It's very, very passive, very calm. I don't know. Good question, Clint. Straight to my shelf? Okay. I could see that. But first we'd have to melt the plastic and burn the boots, right? Right, Scott? You have to take it for a spin. Okay? We'll get in. You and I can both get in there with our Nogus oil and my olive oil. We can take it for a spin. We'll melt the plastic and burn the boots. That is really... I know I'm milking this a little bit, but it's just a cool looker. At least one time, okay. At least once. Oh, we really smoke it one time around. All right, let's put this baby to rest. You'll see it again. Remember, pass it on to your friends and those that are Tyco fans that like Tyco. Some aren't big fans of Tyco. Ted's not a big fan of Tyco, right, Ted? But those that are big Tyco fans, which I'm starting to lean towards that. I don't know why. There's something unique about them, something historical, something that there's something to them that draw me. Whenever I get to research a Tyco or Kolchak at Tyco, I go, oh, cool. I want to see what this has got. And this is another gem that I came across. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in the rack. We'll go on to the next one, the last one. Oh, okay, you don't collect them. For those that collect them, let your friends know. And then next week, don't forget, next week, on Thursdays now, I'm going to pull this out again. Thursdays, this will be on the auction block. And probably the number that I have them in. So this will be the fourth one on the auction block. I think I'll have to get that conferred by Ted later when I conclude today the setup. But okay, now this one's another unique one. This one is very unique. Yeah, it is a sweet looking car. I agree. I'm sold on it. This one's a unique one, and I'm going to tell you a little bit why, because there's a little bit of history behind it, and I'm going to give you a heads up. And you guys, I'd appreciate a lot of input again on this one, because this turns out to be very rare also. This was made by a claim by WN/Slot Cars. It's an online slash car guy, and this was claimed by him. He said that this is a very rare car. Now, that's a claim by WN/Slot Cars. It comes with the skinny fronts. I don't know what you mean by a skinny front, but let me break this down a little bit, because this seems to be also very rare, and this is going to be the last one that will be on auction next week. This threw me for a loop for a minute, because I assumed right off the bat incorrectly this looked like an AFX, or looked like a Aurora AFX car. So I got in the book and Couldn't find it anywhere in the beer's catalog, anywhere. I was lost. I said, what the heck? And then, not a stock chassis. Let's get to that in a minute. Just hold on, okay? Maybe you think it's not a stock chassis, but there's something curious about this. So I thought, well, maybe it's a Tyco then. Maybe it's those Tycos that those are, and look, kind of had that look. So I burned into the Tyco book, and I could not find it anywhere in the Tyco book. Could not find it in any image. The only thing in the Tyco book that I found that was anything close, yeah, it's Super G Plus. Anything close in the Tyco book was a Bennett. It was a Bennett, and it was just listed yellow and green. It didn't even have a photograph, but it had number 5 and yellow, green, and the Bennett. I think it was Bennett was the name. But again, it didn't give me any lead. So that's when I had to do some cold checking, some real cold checking. You guys probably know this car and everything. I'm just giving you a history about why I found it unique while I was looking, because it was fascinating that I couldn't find it anywhere. And then finally, bingo, I did find it. Being rare, I found it at a couple of different locations. Benetton, yeah. That's what the Benetton. Then I found out that this is a Tommy, and I don't have a Tommy book. Or Tommy, I always say Tommy. I keep thinking of the Who, Tommy. But I meant Tommy. A Tommy Aurora AFX. And specifically, it's an Indy Aussie Vineyards. An Indy Aussie Vineyards. It's a AFX stock, and the number is 9063, yellow, green, and black. Yellow, green, and black. So the yellow, the green, and the black is included in the description of that. It does have a different chassis. It's not a Super G Plus, question mark. That's what I asked myself. That doesn't look like a Super G Plus chassis, because that's what some of them were suggesting or mentioning. But this is an Aurora Tommy chassis. It is an Aurora Tommy chassis, and I found that out because it says right there. Let's do this. You guys are gonna probably freak out, but I can do this now. I'm getting better at it. I'm going to set that gently there. This is kind of cool. Yes, Australian release, possibly. That's what you guys can help me. But, so it says Aurora Tommy. I don't know why I keep thinking Tommy. Aurora Tommy there. You can see that right there. Aurora Tommy chassis. But then I swung it around, and then it also mentions AFX China. AFX China. Okay. So we've got both the Aurora Tommy chassis, AFX China. This is the type of chassis it is, but it's not a G Plus. They do look like the long magnets, but I don't know. Now this is also rare. I'll throw this out right now. I did check on a package of the winning bid for this particular one. It was a winning bid. It the auction hadn't concluded, blah, blah, blah. This was a winning bid. It came to $138. I saw averages, and I'm just throwing this out, guys, because that's what makes this rare or interesting, is that I saw an average of 159 for one location, 169 for another location, and 129 at another location as I was cold checking. Is this, you're saying this is a G Plus chassis? I'm just, because I wasn't sure. But those were multiple costs. The winning bid that I did see that was confirmed was 138. Now, some were saying that some of these particular ones didn't originate in Japan, but they were pushed or highlighted in Japan. So anyway, I'm just trying to figure out what this chassis is. You guys can help me on that. Released in every country, early production. Okay. Now, what was curious is the one that was pictured online had black wheel wells or hubs, and not these white plastic or this clear plastic, or whatever you want to call it. Are there 2 dimples in the traction magnets?
You didn't hear it?
Hear what?
The honking?
No.
You're losing it.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I'm looking for. Do you see 2 dimples? Okay, are those dimples right there? Is that a dimple right there? Dimple there and a dimple there.
You talking to them?
And dimple there and a dimple there. Yeah, I'm talking to them because these run anywhere from 129 to 169. Are those dimples?
We should be able to easily get $30 on
We should leave. Yeah, from these guys, we'll probably get about $30. Stock dot traction magnets. Is that what that is? Those are dots. Are those dots in there? There, that's good. It looked like 2 dots to me on each magnet. Oh, okay. So this is a then wow. So this is a G plus. Oh boy, this one's getting even more rare. This is a Super AFX Super G F1. Yep. It's what was also nicknamed the Champ, or number 5, yellow and green, numbered 5. It's looking to be fast. Yes. All right, I'm gonna put this. This is gorgeous little. And what's neat about this too, before I wreck it, is the spoiler back here moves. It's really cool. This thing is in excellent condition. Let me see if I can put this back just gently without trying to work around that tablet. I don't want to break anything. Yeah, we're gonna burn this one, baby. We're gonna melt the plastic and burn the boot. But first, I've gotta. Okay, later, Ted. Sorry I ran over. Check back and you'll see what happens at the end, maybe. If I can get this thing to snap in there. Of course, I just gotta be careful. I don't wanna. Can't see anything. I'm getting in my age, getting blind. Thing's in excellent condition. All right. It's awesome. All right, let's see it. Let's do a couple of things here fascinating. Let's go up here with the Cosworth. It's right there. It says right there, all that right there. That's Cosworth, Bosch, Aussie Experience. Can you see that? That's what that's saying. In the back, it says Bridgestone with the number 5, but that's Cosworth, Bosch, Aussie. And they were showing close-ups of this too, which was interesting. They really were highlighting some of this information. Right there on the side is Aussie Vineyards, and that's where the vineyard comes in, what's called the Indie Aussie Vineyards. Can you read that? You guys reading that all right? And what's cool about it says Team Australia. I'm going to come in real close. Team Australia. That's what's unique about this. This is just a gorgeous vehicle. Do you see that? Qantas. Okay, highlighting Australia. Qantas. Let me spin it around here. Then here it says Aussie Experience. Aussie Experience. Bosch. WPS. There's the 5, the AU. The detail and the quality of this is just terrific. Same thing on this side, clear as a bell. Nothing rubbed off, scratched off. Aussie Vineyards, Team Australia. And I was curious when I was doing some research on this, the word William came up. It kept coming up like Indie Aussie William Vineyards, or Indieville, because there was different, the pricing was different, 159, 169, 129. And the winning bid in the package was 138. And I kept going, where's the William on this? I kept going, where's the William? And then lo and behold, hidden in the spoiler, if I can just get the right angle, there it is, R.M. Williams. Or William. On the spoiler, R.M. Williams. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Just the body sometimes brings 100? That was kind of cool, the R.M. Williams. I finally found the word R.M. Williams on the back of it. And that's where that came up from. This is in just top condition. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Clint, she spins. And I haven't touched it. Yeah, I did, Clint. Just one step ahead of you, right? It's pricey for sure. No question about it. I don't know what's going to happen. If we don't get a certain price, we'll shelf it ourselves. Or I'll just burn. I'll melt the plastic and burn the boot. Ryan and I will just spin this baby till it's whoosh. Look at that. Look at the cover there. The little cover there. That is just... Yeah, Lampstead. Need to get to the bank. Yeah, James, $30. Okay, good luck, James. You must be thinking of another car. Maybe you're thinking of the fire chief with the busted side. Hate to leave the lemonade stand unattended. Oh, okay, you guys are making my day. You're making my day. Oh, that's good. Look at this baby. I can see why the price is that if it's what everybody claims. I mean, I don't know slot cars, but I can see what's happening here. The uniqueness of this. Because this, and again, we can't, we're not going to unload this for $40, $50, that's for sure. Yeah. Yeah, Robert, okay. Sure, guys, okay. All right, fine. You can go somewhere else and spend your $30, $40, but this baby is not leaving the shop. Clint says, I'm out. $5 difference. I'm out. Oh, you guys. Oh, this is just super. I'm curious, so real quick, if you can answer for me, why aren't these black? Or the ones that I saw also, is there anything special to this type of a hub? Or the hub here? Anything special about that or not special? Or is it a Japanese version? Is it an Aussie version? Not even 50. For this is, I'm going to talk to these last two, the Tyco Pro and this Tomy, be talking to my CEO and owner because we're not letting these aren't going to be going. We might just have to, I should just pull this and put up for sale or something. But any particular reason on these being that plastic, that white plastic? Because I've never seen that in that style. I realize it's got plastic factory wheels, but why did they pick, any idea, did guys like white hubs or this type of a hub? Look on the inside too, you can see it says that white plastic. I'm just curious, for slot car connoisseurs that you guys are, is there a preference to, because you could easily replace that with chrome or with black with another hub. Do they just look cool? Hubba hubba. Okay, James. Oh boy. $5,700? No, Robert, it's too much. Too much. Oh, really? Better performance? Oh, well, true rounder and lighter. Oh, rounder and lighter. I like that. Performance wheels. Ooh, performance wheels and tires. Don't pull it, please. Yeah, we might. Because this not going. We're not dumping this one. This is not going to be. You guys are not stealing from the rich to give it to the poor. Actually, you're stealing from the poor and giving it to the rich yourself. But we might pull this one if we don't get the prize. That's for sure. Because this is just too. Look at that. That thing is nice. That's cool. Okay, so you're saying these are lighter and they're just better quality. Is that what you might be saying? Look at the copper down in there. This thing is just, I can see why I've always liked Indy cars anyway. Just something about them. I just remember all that Mario Andretti stuff when I used to go to Indianapolis with my dad and all that kind of stuff. A few of them were considering starting bids. We have to because we really got burned last week or last night. I shouldn't say we did. We like getting these out to you guys. Just a couple of them I thought were going to go a little bit more because they were cool cars. So we were trying to get the bids a little higher to get them started, but we realized, there's an average price we're all working with, and we want to keep it in everybody's frame, but some of these are just probably just are gems. Just the quality, craftsmanship, and the rarity. These are, from what this one guy said, WM slot cars, dash slot cars. It's a, yeah, look at that. Even Jeff said it's about a $200 car, someone said. I might be stretching it, but it would help to announce those early. Oh. Well, see, I don't have anybody here right at the moment. I don't know slot cars, so I don't have anybody. Brian just left. Brian's still on the road, so I can't ask them, what do you want to start the bids at? I hate the word reserve, but we'd have to start somewhere. The main ones that I was concerned about was the Tyco Pro. This one I was concerned about starting bid, and then also this one. I think these should have definite starters. The other three, at least 40 or 50, because they're unique too. I mean, and this, guys, see, you guys got me. This one's rare also. I found out this was rare, and I found that out by accident because the other one I had an accident and a piece of it broke, and I found out this one's even more rare. And that price of this one was, that was running high too. That's what was throwing me off. So I just kind of, you're talking an average of $100 for this one because of its rarity. And then the Fire Chief was even averaging a high price. And the lights can work. The wiring just has to be fixed. It spins, and we found that out. And I even got this where the blue would light off on the Fire Chief. So it's hard. I mean, if you guys have suggestions, I'm all for it. That's for sure. And you can always think about it and then email us later. Yeah, that's the problem with these. They're in good condition. The other collector that had them kept them in good condition, like Scott keeps his in good condition. This was another one. All three of these cars are $100 minimum. Huh. Well, I'm gonna share that with the CEO and the owner. This one I'm not sure about. I was thinking starting at 50. Ted is trustworthy for that. Yeah, I think you guys are. I think you all are trustworthy. We just need to get more viewers. We're still don't get the viewers that see the opportunity that's available. I know there's a really nice Bill's auction thing. It's really nice, and he has some great cars too. But we just need more viewers that can see the options that we have, and that's why I want to do more Tyco too, because some of you guys like Tyco. There's some people that like Tyco Pro, and I made it on here. Oh boy, Adam, you missed a lot. Oh, Tim, tried to sell $100 cars to $50 consumers. Well, that's true. That might be true, Robert. Adam, you missed too much, and I'm not repeating anything, so you're on your own. You might as well just go back to the beginning and just watch it through. And Scott, somebody's got to go live every night for Adam because he has nothing to do. He's married, has kids, but he has nothing to do at night, so he needs something to occupy his time. He doesn't read. We realize that. We know he doesn't read. He doesn't have any other hobbies, so somebody's got to go live for him, whether you FaceTime him or something. Because I got other plans tonight. I got other things I'm going to be doing, that's for sure. That's a nice, okay, you guys got me going backwards on these cars. What you could do, which would be kind of nice, I'll be live again tonight. Oh, no. Oh, if Tim did a live feed, I'd be live. Oh, Adam, you know what? I might just start a live stream that's called Doodling with Tim. And you could just, like that, there's a live stream out there that's on YouTube called Chicken Farm, I think it is. And all it is chickens walking around. Ryan showed it to me. It's ridiculous. And then you donate monies and it drops feed in the middle of the chicken coop. It's goofy. I guess, but lots of people watch it. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just have a call it Turbo Timbo's Doodling. And you just watch me doodle. Oh my gosh. Oh, James, you don't have to. You've been too good, guy. I prefer them all. They're all awesome. All three of those are just I'm very that's my flavor. I'm in that. Brian likes Alex Bradley's, but I'm just yeah. But the Flor de Olivas are very good. That's a good yard guard. They're called a good yard guard. I just enjoy them. They're less expensive. The Oliva O's and the Oliva V's are a little bit more pricey. They're a quality cigar though. Quality leaf, Nicaraguan. No problem there. I am drifting away from the Maduros for some reason. I've been noticing this past season, this past year, I've been drifting back to the natural and not the Maduro. I used to be a big fan of Maduro for some reason. Big fan of Maduro. And then I kind of drifted back into the natural. So Flor de Oliva, the Oliva O or the Oliva V, whatever your... Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Robert. Oh boy, Robert, one of these days, I can't wait till we meet up. Tim prefers free. I don't mind Connecticut. Connecticut usually is just the leaf. It's the outer leaf. It's not the inner filler. It's the wrap. Usually the Connecticut is the wrap, but I do prefer the natural. And it is fascinating. People don't realize that you get high quality tobacco wrappers from Connecticut. Cigar farms up in Connecticut, which is interesting. Yeah, I do like the Maduros. I was a big Maduro fan for a long time, Bern. And then I just kind of, I don't know what happened this year. I don't know what, taste buds? Maybe I'm getting old and my taste buds are shifting. But I do like the Brazilian Maduros. Anything Brazil. Don't we? Anyway, that's yeah, that's a good idea though with the oh, I was gonna say, so for any of you guys with these starters, you know what you could do? You could help me out, help us all out. Instead of right now, just email Ryan. Yeah, definitely getting older, Turbo. Yeah, thanks a lot, Turbo, or thanks a lot, James. Appreciate that, JR. Do me a favor the next day or two. You've seen the cars. You're seeing what's up here. Send Ryan by support at ProTinkerToys.com. Send him a little notice that says, hey, start these at this bid, start these at this bid, start these at this bid. Instead of using the word reserve, just say we could start them at, you know, something. Because Ryan had a good idea. He thought, let's take the average and then just cut it in half and start the bid at that. So if we find that the average on these... well, I don't know about this one. Because these averages were high. These averages. So this one here, that average was high. That was up in the upper 130s. Cut it in half. So we could do half of that, which could be $60, $70, and then go from there and see what happens. But yeah, Scott, I think, is that a good idea? Just everybody just send a little email, because it's a great suggestion for all of us, and then pass that on to people that you might know. Scott mentioned that tonight. If you've got people watching you, Scott, and SVR, if you catch this show later, this stream later, mention it on your live stream also, that we're going to do the auction, and check out the auction featurette, and even send us a... Because we want to be extremely fair. We're not trying to burn anybody. I know some of the auctions out there and some of the, you know, you want to get as much money as possible, but I think we want to be a little bit more fair and to get these out to everybody. We're not hoarding. We're, oh, brother, Mark Buck. I haven't heard from him in ages. Mark Buck, thank you for my picture. Mark Buck. Where's the other one? Oh, yeah. And this one. Yeah, this is the classic. Yeah. Oh, brother. Mark Buckham. One of you guys got the car. One of you got the Mustang. That Mustang. So you guys all came in late. You came in, chimed in late. And now I'm trying to wrap her up. I'm waiting for the producer to come back so we can wrap this up. I want to wrap it up before 5. Timbo Turbo Kolchak. Hi, Mark. Okay, so this is the group. Let's get this. Let's see if I can get this laid out again so you guys can see. Let me pull this back just a tad. You can see them all. Start over. Oh, geez. Maybe I'll start my painting live stream. I'm not going to do a painting live stream with 3 people watching it all the time. That's just, I know Adam will watch it because for some reason, he just doesn't have anything else to do. I don't understand that at all. But so we've got this piece here that's substituted for the one that I accidentally had an accident with. I won't mention how it happened. I like this order. This is Ted will have to confirm. Did Ted leave though? Because if Ted left, I'm gonna have to go with this order. I like this order. So it's gonna start off with the rescue piece, which we know they all spin. By the way, they all spin. And then we're gonna go to the Camaro, and this is the sweet. They're all sweethearts. What are you gonna do? If this one goes over 100, which it should, it's rare. It's rare. Then I'm going to throw in the Fire Chief, which had an accident. That had an accident where the side panel snapped. Little accident right here, right along there. And so if that one goes for over 100, whoever auctions it goes over 100, this will be included, the Fire Chief. And I'll mention that again during the, in fact, I'll have it up on the table. I'm not going to glue it back on or anything like that, but I'm going to have it mentioned. Somebody's going to get a real big deal. That's what's funny about this. This could be actually repaired and then put on the shelf. These are all, or it could be Frankenstein, which Scott mentioned last night was kind of cool. You take bits and pieces, but this is, they all spin. The light was working. We found out the one wire comes out, and I'll try to mention that again, but you have to go back to our auction out today. Just go back in time and review what we talked about. Then the Camaro, then this piece. And also, all my cars, for any of you, it comes with the Kolchak notes. I knew it's not important, but these are my Kolchak notes. I have a little pad like Kolchak had, and I write my notes. I'm good with notes. That's how I lectured in college when I was a professor. So I had my notes, and I worked with my notes from the lecture. There isn't a lot of difference in value between the first 3. Well, I would say that one's more this one's more rare than these 2. I don't know what the value is, but this is more rare than these 2. This one's more rare than these 2, but these 2, depending on what you were seeing, this one had a little nick on the hood and stuff like that, and the little indent in the window net. I don't call it a web anymore. I got to call it a window net. But then these 2 are the premiers, the big ones. This is the Tyco Pro, and this is the Tomy Aurora Indy Tomy. That's why I couldn't find that in any of the books. It was because I don't have a Tomy book. There is a Tomy book out there. I haven't purchased it yet, though, which would be kind of cool. This was funny because I was looking all over in both the Tyco and the Aurora book, couldn't find it. Then I finally just said, that's it. I got to go cold check this baby. They're all in really primo condition. Is the Camaro supposed to imitate a Indy pace car? Interesting. I had not heard that, James. Don't know. That was not discussed during the evaluation of that piece. It's number 6. It's got the cat eyes. I think we did confirm. Didn't we confirm this had the cat eyes because of the black in here and here? Toby, Robert. Oh boy, I gotta send your counselor. You need to. I gotta. Oh, poor. That has the cat eyes. Remember we talked about that? Nobody answered me on that. But that's what's called cat eyes, as far as I know. Unless there's something else I don't know about magnet traction and then this type of Camaro. 1976 special. It was 1971 to 79. That was on my notes. 19 THX. That's a nice grouping though. Nice color sequence. This one, the nose, the red nose is what's key. How many R3s? What's the R3? What are you talking about? This? I don't know. Jack is correct. Okay, where's Jack? Who's Jack? Jack is correct. I gotta back up here to see who Jack is. The R3 isn't rare. What is the R3? You're already spinning. This is the Z28. This is the Z28. I don't know what the R3 is. That's not an R3. That's not an R3. That's... Yes, but not that color. I'm Jack. Oh, okay. I'm Jack. Okay, so I got to go back to Geocoma. See, 1976 special. Okay. Jack is correct. 1976 special? What's the 1976? Okay, now what is the 1976 special? Guys go so fast I can't keep up. Gotta talk. Cat's eyes. Did you find out if the lights work? There's no lights on this one. There's no lights. This was the earlier version. Doesn't come till later. Are you talking about this one? Oh my gosh. Where were you guys when we broke these cars down? That Camaro and Corvette. Okay, so that's a Camaro. 1971 to 79. 1971 to 79. The American flag design. Oh, on the side. 1971 to 1979. Oh, you guys are talking about, okay. I'll let you guys know what you're gagging about. I don't. All right. I can let you guys go back and forth. You guys are the ones that are conversing. That's good. This was probably my favorite in the sense of uniqueness, rarity, just the color combination. Just there's something about it, the roll of the hood, just something. But each one, this is like a time thing. I mean, you can just tell it's a stock car. You know, it just has that feeling of, you know, the Dodge. You know, just that. Vroom, vroom.
You better be shutting off.
Well, they're gabbing like crazy. I want to shut off, but I've been wait. Where's Ryan?
What do you mean? He hasn't been here for a while.
Where is he?
Out in the sea container.
I thought that was you. Did you just, when you came in, did you say you better be shutting off?
Are you?
No. Did you say that, though?
Well, I'm not going to say that.
No, did you say that coming in the door?
No.
What did you say when you came in the door?
I'm starting to get confused now.
When you came in the door, what did you say?
I don't,
You don't remember?
I need to find
It sounded just like Ryan.
I said it.
Oh, it is Ryan. Ryan's here. God, what a bunch of retards.
No, that's okay.
Yes, real stock cars. No, all three of you.
I can lie to him.
Yes, real stock cars. These guys are just yakking away.
Yeah, why are those even in there? Like, we have a ton of these. These can go. This can go up.
Okay, we're done. We're wrapping up. It's 5. Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock. Okay, gentlemen, thank you very much. We had a great time. Follow up. Send this link to somebody else that might like slot cars and or Tyco Pro, and we'll go from them. You guys have been a real gem, and I appreciate your time spent. My producer finally showed up. It's about time, and I will tell him what we've discussed, and he'll be watching for those suggestions coming to support@ProTinkerToys.com. Thank you, Clint. Later, James. Appreciate it.